Hello there. Let's get started.
Hello, I'm Pam DeGraffenreid. This is Angelique Diedrich and Art Kennedy. So welcome to our second broadcast tonight. First one was not a go live. Okay. So tonight we are talking about our goals for learning new Microsoft technologies, what we want to learn in 2023. I'm going to preface this with so first of all, one of my goals is a newsletter that I'm doing on LinkedIn. And it's just about whatever Microsoft's things that are on my mind. So I just did one, and it was about certifications. I did a poll earlier about what people thought about certifications. And I think 57% of people who responded to it thought that even if you have a lot of experience and you're still working in that field, that you should still be getting certifications. So I got my first one in about a decade. Surprisingly, I did pass the test. That's awesome. It was a PL 900. And I think that one of my goals for this year is to get a couple more certifications. I liked about it the structured learning, where I kind of had to go and pay attention to all the small little details that I skipped over, that I normally skip over. Like if I'm just trying to figure something out, like I learn what I have to learn and then I move on to something else. So that's probably my big goal. So I'm going to try to get a couple of certifications this year. I might have to delete this video if I don't do any more, but.
Well, I have a confession. I have none. So I think I might jump on and get some with you.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What are your top technologies for Microsoft that you're interested in, like learning more about this year?
Definitely. Excuse me, I just almost dropped this. Definitely the Power Platform. Where, I mean, it's so broad what to focus on. I don't know. Just, not too deep, but widely up to date with everything available. I kind of would like to dive into SPFX and really hone my designer skills, and as especially if they apply to modern. And that's all I got right now.
Yeah, the design part is something that you're really good at. So
thank you.
I feel like that's a super good investment for you.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time for me because it doesn't stick. But you do a really great job with just that user experience and making things look nice.
Yeah, and I do like any kind of Microsoft focus on user experience. So as I dig through the available certs and training, I am going to definitely focus on anything related to that.
Now, have you looked at Microsoft Designer? Did you sign up for the trial?
No.
They announced that at the Power Platform Conference, I think.
Okay.
And it's like an AI image builder.
Okay. So. Yeah, the AI related stuff I did see. Yeah. I don't think back into that.
I can't get in there yet. I'm on the wait list, so hopefully we'll be able to get in there at some point. But that should be something that's kind of cool. I'm curious to see how that interacts with the rest of Office 360 or the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. Is that something, if you're working in a SharePoint site, that you'll be able to directly connect to? Or do you have to go there, create an image, download it, come back and use it?
I don't know. I can volunteer to look at that and report back on the next.
I like it. We'll put that on the end of the year recap.
We got some background noise.
What are your things that you're going to try to learn this year?
Continue to work on what I've been doing. A lot of Power Automate. I would like to get more into making a process, creating a form, sending it to a SharePoint list for people to read and evaluate, and then having the Power BI associated with it so that they would be able to look at their stats and see exactly what, when, where, and how things are coming into them, which might make it easier for them to focus on stuff. Maybe look at certifications, but even if I don't do the certifications, continue to expand on what I'm already doing and what I already know. And I really need to go back and evaluate different items that I've done like 3 or 4 years ago that probably could be done better and more efficiently now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, you look back at the things you did 5 years ago and it's like, man, that was the hard way to do things.
I got a pretty
Even
good,
a year ago.
I have a pretty good SharePoint video that I go back to and watch every now and then of different things, instances that I got from you, Pam, that I could share.
I don't think that video link is still up. Do you still have it?
I still have that link.
I think the site's down.
If it is, it would be the biggest disappointment.
If you have it, we will bring it up. That is like one of my favorite links. I will put a link to it in the chat.
What's so great about it? What
amazing.
is it?
It's just a bunch of SharePoint developer memes. And
I want to see
absolutely
it. I want to see it.
hilarious.
That's awesome.
It's just so cute, so funny. And when you're having a really bad day, you can go to the site and you can watch these videos and you can just relate. And
Yeah.
man, if you took it down, what a disappointment.
If it's down, I think I vote we us three create a new one. We should do it.
It has been.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's devastating, isn't it?
I'm so sorry, Art and
I
Pam.
know.
My deepest condolences.
And there's not even a way to like get back to the guy to be like,
I know. I wish we at least had like a screenshot of it or something. I never even saved it. So anyway, what was so maybe that should be one of our goals, is to recreate that, because that was just so brilliant. I feel like some of it we could find, but
I bet he reorganized this site. It's got to be there or someone forced him to shut it down.
I don't think so. I don't think he realized that people were still looking at it. So it's interesting because we talk about SharePoint, we talk about Power Platform. Two things that we're not really talking about that maybe we should be looking at for 2023 is Teams, because this year we're going to get Teams Pro and Viva.
That is something we definitely absolutely need to dive into, plan for. Yes.
Yeah. I feel like, when I talk to people about Viva, it's confusing because there's Viva Connections, Viva Learning, Viva Insights, Viva Sales. There's all kinds of things. So, it's just it's a platform with lots of different enhancement tools, things that
would you
make
call it a
easier to
platform
work.
in itself, or would you say that it more so adds to existing platforms?
So I use the word platform because that is what Microsoft uses.
Oh, well.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the here it is. It's a mouthful. I don't want to mess it up. Employee engagement and experience platform. So.
Okay. And that's what really it adds, it brings in a personalization, whatever app they're on. Basically, it adds in personal. This is what you're working on. This is training that's relevant to you. This is a attached stream relevant to you. That's my understanding.
Another one that I again, it kind of falls off my radar, but I've been so excited about it, is Loop. And it falls off my radar because even though it's available in GCC, we don't have it yet. So, Art, do you have Loop?
No, I don't think that is is that part of 365?
It is. So you would see it in Teams, like when you're typing a chat, down at the bottom, you have those little icons. If you click little ... you can look and see if you get Loop.
Let's see.
But think about being able to create a table or a bullet list or something like that, having it in Teams, but then also being able to send it via email and those copies staying in sync.
I don't think I have it. I have something called Loop Up and Loops Creative Learning.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. It should just
No.
be Microsoft Loop. It's got a cute little icon. I don't know.
LOOP?
What's that?
LOOP?
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's something else that becomes more available. So my favorite thing that I just found in Viva Insights is if you add the app to Teams and you open it up, it has an end-of-day commute. And so even if you're working at home, it comes up for me at about 5:30, and it says, it's the end of the day. Are you ready for your evening commute? And it asks me, what's a list of things that, you need that are going to help you pick up where you left off. So you put in like some to-do items, some notes about the day. So that way, when you come in the next day, it's easier to just restart. And I found by doing that and going through it, it really clears my mind. Like I walk away and I'm like, okay, like it's all good, it's done. So they have some meditations on there. I've not done the meditations, but I have to do it in time.
I have to try those. I've gotten into meditations lately, the guided ones. Yeah, I'm going to
That's
try
awesome.
them. But that's not available yet on our environment. Is it GCC?
It is.
It is. Okay. Well, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, so just go into Teams, into apps, add the Viva Insights there, and you'll get the evening commute.
Awesome.
Help kick off the end of the day. And speaking of ending things, this is a very short broadcast, but I appreciate you guys getting on, and we will all get together again soon.
All right. Thanks for having us. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.